Okay, now that being I accidentally hit the stop button, here's my wife's 2010 GMC Acadia. So the problem was her windshield wipers would work, but she wasn't pumping any fluid. So I watched videos on YouTube and I watched guys change the pump first, then find out it was a fuse. In this case, it really was the pump. But I'm going to show you where the fuse is at first. Check that first. Always check the fuses. I mean, I'm speaking from experience. Don't do the fuses last because you spend money you didn't need to spend. I've done it. So here's where the fuse is at, and now I'm 6'2", 200 frickin' pounds. And you got to origami, pretzelize, twist, and turn, get up where you can see. Hold your breath, your tongue, and your breath. Well, I don't know. Hold your tongue the right direction. I'm not sure how you want to put that, but the geniuses that be decided to put the fuse all the way in the back. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. All right, without stopping it again, because I hit the stop last time. See that 10 amp fuse all the way in the back against the firewall next to the 2 amp fuse. You got the 20, the 25, the 2, and the 10. That 10 amp fuse is the fuse that runs the pump for the windshield washers. All right, so, but now here's what was going on. My wife, or I would do it, would hit the button. Let me shrink this back again. All right. She would hit the button on the column to wash the windshield, and I would hear a clicking sound coming from inside here. There are relays and fuses buried underneath the glove box. You take the glove box off, you get back in there, there are more relays and more fuses. But when I hit the button, you could hear a clicking sound, which told me the fuse was still good, and the relay was sending information, a signal to the pump to turn on, but it wasn't turning on. So that had me convinced that the fuse was still good, relays are still good, and it was. But I still checked that fuse first. So, got the fuse checked, it was good. Turns out it was the pump. There are more, so you got fuses and relays under the glove box. You got more fuses and relays here, and usually rarely do these ever go bad. A lot of times these fuses are tied into other things too, so they'll have multiple connections to different things, like the ECM and the washer motor fuse might be under one fuse or the same relay. But so usually that is not a problem, but it could be. But there are tutorial or guides that have information on which fuses are where. That is not going to be an issue in this case. All right, so here's where the pump is at. All right, so you can see right there, there's the inner fender. You have to take the inner fender out. You can pull it if you want to. It's not that big deal to take it out. You got 3 Phillips screws. I broke this one, so I'm going to get that out of it. The rest of it is stuck through there. You got 1, 2, 3. And then you got, of course, let me grab one of these here. Yeah, you've all seen these things if you've done these before. I'm going to go buy some brand new ones at Napa. They have them in stock. That just slide into the holes and then locks everything into place. So, yeah, so you got to take the inner fender off. And of course the wheel, but I planned on doing a brake job anyway, so maybe it was, I don't know, coincidence that the windshield wiper pump went out about the same time that I'm going to do a brake job. So, and it's a good time to do it anyway, because I got the tires off. So, this is a pump for the front, this is a pump for the back, and that's kind of what was throwing me. Is I'd hit the button for the back, I'd hear that pump kick on. I didn't know there were 2 pumps. Hit the pump for the front, and just hear a clicking sound. And then I found out, oh, there's a front and a rear pump, so that was what it was. So I thought about changing both of these, but how often do I use that rear? And matter of fact, it doesn't seem to be pumping anything to the back anyway. The motor kicks on, but I'm not hearing, but the windshield wiper doesn't spray in the back. So I'm thinking there might be a hole in the line someplace. But anyway, this is the pump, and how you can check that. Ouch, that hurt. Let's see here. Here's the old pump. And let me turn the light back this way. All I did before I installed the new one was I wasn't sure which one of these was a pump for the front. I unplugged it, plugged it in, left it hanging. Pretend this is a new one. Hit the button and heard the pump actually kick on instead of a clicking sound. So I knew that this was the correct pump and that this pump was bad because it didn't kick on when you push the button. Now it does. It sprays windshield washing fluid. So there's your pump. All right, so you got to take the inner fender off, which is sitting there. This is your pump. Here's your reservoir. If you have to, you get your lights at this point too. There's some of your headlights and stuff. So I hope this helps somebody. Check your fuses first. YouTube's a great place to go and find videos, which is why you're watching this video. So hope that helps somebody. 2010 GMC Acadia, bad pump. Oh, these are like 18 bucks. I think I paid 18 bucks for it at AutoZone. So these are not very expensive. So that's why I thought about going and getting the second one. Might as well change that too, but that pump still kicks on. So, but okay, I hope that helps somebody. Peace. Good luck on your repair. Bad pump. Okay. Peace.